Wolf Within, we decided people aren't quite ready for 24th century technology, but that's okay. Clearly you'd all be more comfortable in the distant future of 1967.
No.
Especially you, Mr. Hurrier. That's why you get to be engineer.
Oh, shit. Alright, buddy. You know what?
Mr. Within, I look forward to seeing your ability to drive this starship / piece of cardboard. If you'd kindly select the helm.
Thank you.
You are a good boy. Here we go.
Captain's log supplemental. Local authorities asked us to investigate a situation of some sensitivity, though they refrained from providing details until we were in system. We expect to learn more soon.
Gentlemen,
At least pilot a starship.
welcome to the distant future.
Orders, Captain.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. In that case, I will give you a back rub. Once we have warped to the Keth system. Mr. Hurrier, if you would please prepare the warp core. Mr. Within, I want you to find the warp menu.
I don't want to press that.
That is again what she said, but right now, Mr. Within, your options are limited. Good
There
boy.
you go.
Press next target a great deal, or next location, whatever it's called.
Next destination.
Good boy. Tap it a whole bunch, boyo. Excellent. Get us down to Keth.
What system?
Booyakasha. Press select destination. Now, if I
Already
hear
done.
that you've been using the labels instead of doing it off by heart, Mr. Within, you will be punished. But for now, take a starboard, which is space for right. Yes. Hold down the right Jolly Rancher for a while. It's at the top left of your system. Sorry about that, Mr. Hurrier. You're doing it, Mr. Within. If you look at the bosom to your right, you'll be able to line us up. I see you've
Aye,
used a bosom before, Mr. Within. Well done. Hurrier, could you warp us again? Excellent. You too are a good boy. Mr. Within, on my mark, and strictly on my mark, would you please press the top right yellow Jolly Rancher? Engage. Any moment now.
Top right, Jolly Rancher.
It's lemon flavor.
All the goodness.
Any moment.
I seem to not have power.
I'm almost certain you do. If you could please... Yes, there we are. Good. Get that hand all the way up to the top right of your panel. The yellow one, top right, and hit it. Good. Good. You gain control of your hands. There we are. And slap that... Well done, Mr. Within! You'll make a fine helmsman yet. Maybe not today, but we're getting there.
We have come to our destination, Captain.
Well, excellent. Mr. Within, I have selected something in the area. I'd like you to take us port towards it. Mr. Hurrier, if you would please buy us power to engines. Mr. Within, go in the other direction. Good boy. And tap the Go Faster button, which I believe is top left, a bunch of times. Right, we're now slowing down. Try again.
Come
Good.
on.
Keep tapping that.
You. We are
Very good work. Excellent. Is that really our top speed? Mr. Hurrier, please give far more power to engines.
You have to remember the class
Would
of
you
the
like
ship.
for me to reroute from shields or phasers?
Something tells me we won't need shields on this mission. Yeah, get rid of them. Mr. Helix, activate torpedoes.
I shall activate torpedoes, Captain.
Good. Full speed ahead, Mr. Within. That means stop turning.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Excellent. We will have more power in engines momentarily. Hurrier is currently wrangling it.
Shields remain down, Captain.
I'm elated to hear it. I don't believe in shields. Just torpedoes. Ah, if you look to your top left, Mr. Within, you will see that we are gaining speed. Good. Bring us starboard just a splidge, Benson, Mr. Within. And Mr. Helix, when in range, if you could please scan the target in front of us. And then
Starboard.
shoot it with a torpedo.
I shall have to.
Hit next target again for me, Mr. Helix.
Yep.
One more time.
As
One
soon
more
as it
time.
Responds, Captain. There we go.
One more time. Oh, it's not letting us select that target, is it? There we are. Good man.
Ah,
Good. Torpedo out, Mr. Helix.
I am out of range.
Ah. I think it might just not allow you to fire torpedoes at innocent civilians, but I thought it was worth a try.
Unable to comply, Captain.
Mr. Within, ramming speed. I want you to dock with that ship very aggressively. I'll be very impressed if you hit this target, Mr. Within. And I believe in you. What's that noise? Uh-oh. I meant to do that. Everything's fine. Looks like we need to go port a bit, Mr. Within. Good. Oh.
Channel open.
Up just a Benson.
We're a mine ship. Our vessel was sabotaged
Yes!
and the criminal we were
Fire again, Mr. Helix.
Allies are attempting to smuggle him out in a civilian convoy nearby. Please, you must recapture him.
Oh, we need to capture someone. We should do that with our torpedoes. I'm sorry to make you do so much more, Mr. Within, but if you could please... I will just check a good location. None of these noises are great. What? What's happening? Oh, it's probably someone else's fault. Let's go to the local map, Mr. Within.
Oh,
I think it will be called the Impulse map.
correct.
Ah, good. I'd like you to select Echo M1209.
If I may interject, Captain,
Yes, Mr. Helix?
we are sitting close to an anomaly which is causing damage to our systems.
It's character building, Mr. Helix. Try and press next location a few times, Mr. Within. Good! And select that bad boy. Hit next target again. Beg your pardon. Next location if you... Good man! Lock that bad boy in. Very good work. Oh, good.
There
And
we go.
now let's find out where we've got to turn. Good. Align our impulse vector, Mr. Within. Please press the blue Jolly Rancher to the left of the warp Jolly Rancher.
Eeny, meeny, miny.
Blue, I cannot reach that.
Oh, it's the impulse one. It should be next to the one you pressed for
There you
warp.
go. Engage impulse. Ah! Okay,
There you go,
we go.
boyo.
We found it.
And slap that. Right, okay. I suppose that means, Mr. Helix, could you raise shields? Mr. Hurrier, please get all repair crews on engines.
Aye, aye, Captain. Shields have been raised.
Shields just got broke, gentlemen. Engage self-destruct, Mr. Hurrier. Oh, I wonder how that happened. Mr. Within, keep tapping the impulse button in case eventually we get enough power in it to go. Okay. Mr. Hurrier, are all 3 crew currently working in the engine room?
Aye, Captain.
I see. What's the current damage readout for engines?
17%, Captain. And rising.
17 or 70?
22%, Captain.
Is that the
Are
amount
you
damaged or
worried?
amount that's left?
That's the amount that's damaged. We're at 30% now, Captain.
Engage,
worried,
Mr. Within. Yes, Mr. Helix.
When engines were damaged,
Mm-hmm.
how were we set at speed? 1,000 parsec.
We seem to be increasing in speed, which means our engines are slowly repairing, just not enough. Mr. Within, hit that button again. Oh, Mr. Within. You are hitting the increased speed button, which I approve of wholeheartedly. If you could now press the top right blue one. God damn it. Okay. How are the how are we doing now, Hurrier?
60%, Captain.
Mr. Sesh, I would recommend
Yes.
a balanced repair.
I would not. I just want the engines repaired. Mr. Helix, I will tickle you if you countermand or belay my orders again. Mr. Within, tap that blue bad boy. Good boy, Within!
Oh.
Which is also what she said.
Thus why I'm now a lieutenant commander, Captain.
Know thine place. Yes, give us maximum power forwards, Mr. Within. Mr. Helix, I want you to target the ships in front of us and open fire when possible. Prioritize repair to torpedoes and phasers, Mr. Hurrier.
Roger. Aye, Captain.
Fire at will, Mr. Helix. Your torpedoes should go out even if we're not in range. They are not firing, I take it, Mr. Helix?
I am waiting for arming. They are now armed. I shall now commence firing.
Good, thank you. Well done, you've done exactly what I wanted and targeted the friendly ships. Make sure you contain this and maintain this firing solution. Do not accidentally target the enemy or people shooting at us. It is vitally important we destroy those civilian ships. It is the Starfleet way.
I sense a bit of tearing.
We'll be tearing into them any moment. Mr. Helix, fire at will. Excellent work, Mr. Helix. Ah, yes. Very good. Fire phasers.
Updating your readout, Captain.
Phasers are not responding, Captain.
Well then, ramming speed, Mr. Within. And more torpedoes out, Mr. Helix.
Aye, aye.
Follow them to starboard if you'd be so kind, Wolfie. Good shot, man. Yeah, they didn't like that at all. Very good. Our Klingon friends and pirate fraddies will help us destroy this ship. Once torpedoes are ready, fire at will. Prioritize repair of phasers, if you would please, engineering. Attempt to fire
Aye,
phasers.
Captain.
No, never mind. Good torpedo shot, though. Let's see if that hits. Nice! You've killed everyone on board! A job well done, gentlemen. Set a new course, Mr. Within.
Captain, got an incoming hail.
I pray I'll never need help from another Federation vessel again.
Most logical.
Excellent work.
What a beautiful shot.
Woo! Mission very successfully failed. I'm very proud of each and every one of you. Thank you very much for your time this evening. I hope you have as much fun failing your next captain. Godspeed, everybody. Send nudes.